Okay. Mace. Was that before? Shit, timestamps. More so the activity variant. Some weapons were strikes, some were gambit. I guess I don't see the systems now as too dissimilar. Since right now we get weapons that come from bannerets, we get some weapons from dungeons, we get some from chests. Um, unless you mean like a more of an organized farm, where you press more of a button and then it sends you into a thing. Not question my funny movement. I was staring at it. I was staring at it really hard. And it's been kind of happening all today. And I've just been staring at it going like, yep. I can't tell if that's client side silliness or if that's actually happening at this point. You just want a fair drop chance? Yeah. I like having a variety. I like stuff that come from dungeons, but I don't want everything to come from dungeons. I do want people to just be able to run around and vibe and get weapons too, just for fun. Because it does drive like some good new player experience. Because they'll be like, oh hey, I got this thing. I did the same thing in Warframe back in the day when for building warframes. I got blueprints and stuff, just doing fissures and all this other stuff, and that's how I learned to build warframes, was organically through the game. And I think that's going to happen more if people don't have to go find a dungeon or queue for a dungeon. I don't necessarily like everything to be completely structured. I do like kind of vibey stuff. So many things everywhere. Nope, it's real. Moondrum. 3-3. Roll and launch. Oh, interesting. Oh, I got tree fell. Did you get tree fell? Valariel, did you get it? And don't worry about going down on these enemies. These enemies do like mega boosted damage for some reason. I've talked with a few people about it. Bit harsh for me. No? Skullman, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about and Cogah teleporting up, running the bosses up there, and then coming down? Or do you think we should just continue? What are your thoughts? Also, Emernix, it didn't show me on the notification thing. Thank you for the 14 months. Thank you. Is time real? I'm not sure if time's real. Thank you for your Bezos bucks. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. You got one tap there? Sorry, don't worry about it. We all get one tapped against these enemies. I think maybe on this specific Burmese setup, I don't get one tapped. And that's only because I have a ridiculous amount of defenses and it still takes out half of my health. Just doing my head in. So what do you think, Skolvin? Do we go teleport and Koga go up here, take out a few of these bosses, up the level, and then swing down and take out some bosses, and then do it? Or bosses, the bosses that down to the other siege guy? Yeah, my thought is just remove the running up to here, because that takes so long. I know we got a couple levels now. You have 150 armor at level 60. They still one tap you? Yeah. No big deal. Alright, let's do that. One second. If you guys want to dip out of the squad really quick, and I'll set it up. I I'm not saying this is going to be more efficient, and it might feel really bad if somebody glitches out. I just want to know how it feels. And I appreciate you all humoring me, my little tests. Too hard stuff. I'm gonna turn some of my bot stuff back on. I turned them off because I didn't want to bother with the chat and stuff. Okay. I'm gonna dip out here and restart the thing. Log out. We are running for a charity for Stacked Up. It is veterans mental health. It's not just U.S. veterans. It's just more of like I go in all the details and go to the websites on all the different particular nations. But that doesn't really matter. More of just a veteran thing in general for mental health to prevent suicide. Um, Other things. His thing kind of near and dear to me. Um, it is not like a political thing in the slightest. So please, nobody go down that route. I think this way would be safe if we teleport up here. That me and Zad are doing it. I'll have a bunch of funny redeems and things to do. I'm probably going to refrain from doing them today and do it more during Warframe, just so I can run tests. I didn't do a lot of them today either because I didn't want to be disruptive. Talking with Sarah. Okay, we got Tech, Telario. There we are. You like doing the split boss things to level them up super quickly? Could do. It was quite nice. Mata. Anyway, dude. Alright, Cogah. I'm not sure that that consumed my Cogah potion. Interesting. What's gonna happen to Dorito? Does Dorito leave? Yeah, Dorito leaves. Okay. Do Telariel and Tech, do you want to do the bosses up here? To run them up here? Or do we want to split boss or split them? You know what? Nah. And then Skullman and I can run south. We can head south down this way. Hit this boss. Siege this boss. That boss. Go on top. And then Talario wants to run with you as far as doing these bosses because I think Talario will benefit a lot from getting the loot from there. Does that kind of work? So if I'm gonna run down here. Well, I don't die. Big smile. I'm just curious if the time investment is worth it. Because there's a certain beating point between drop of maces and the setup, where sometimes the setup just takes longer and it's just kind of worth it to keep farming. Ooh. Um, right, M. How we doing, M? Something I would like for them to add, some like tutorial ideas, codex ideas. I think for the codex, it would be really nice if they added like heat maps to like where certain animals come from, and then also like where certain enemies come from, because it is cool. I do think this is a great first step. Like, if I'm like, this right, we'll find a regular enemy. So like this soldier, which is really cool that it tells me like what it drops if I want to get the sword and shield. It's really cool, but I don't know where he comes from. Like I don't know where this is at. It's cool that I know what he drops now, but I don't know anything else. Um, it's cool. It's like, yeah, it's that guy. So if I see that guy, I know it'll drop from there, but I have no idea where he is. Wasn't it a list too? That's a good point too. Yeah, the stag. Um, as long as it doesn't spoil into the story. Uh, Maybe that's why the stag was left out. I'm not sure. Yoink, yoink, yoink. So the system's rather opaque in that regard. It's like it should not be. Ugh. Let me steal armor off you. Heck. The bear one's on there? Oh, well that's well, if the bear one's on there, then that one should definitely be on there. Definitely should have got some rune charges before I came up here. There's that. I don't know what this attack is. Pulsing outwards. Recharges seems to be quite different. Low, I guess would be the right term. Heavy tech seemed to be the trick. Maybe I should have led with that. Okay, 3 spending. Too easy. Okay. Does anyone know if sieges count towards the world level increase in Cogah? Out of pure curiosity. You know what? No, I don't think I want to do the siege. It takes quite a long time. I think I'm gonna go straight to Nimrod. Counts all the red guys in there, so it counts as 3 bosses? Well, that changes my opinion a little bit. Oop. There we are. Okay, well, I'm gonna do the sieging over here. We want to do that together, so. Eh, 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 eh. It's very red. Eh, 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 eh. Rump thumping for mobility. I do it so much that I switch, and I've been playing so much Brovius. I swapped to a different pact, and my brain didn't transfer, and I started just wasting my first ability. This red Instagram filter is getting interesting. Golly, just blasted him. Oh. I believe the spider has ended them. Wait, how'd you get in there? Let me in. Let me in. I know how to get in there. Wait, how did you get out? I need to learn that tech. Misjudge the reviving. That spider does randomly high damage. Very. I swear there's like a headshot multiplier on that little web thing. It just blasts me. We gotta finish the siege first because I think it might fail us if we leave. But yeah, if you would. Do a promise action here. The reason why I run the clivers specifically on this setup is it's really nice for one or two enemies. But when I get like a group, that's when the mace comes out. Just because it'll refresh, hits all the enemies at once. It's kind of like my mobbing weapon. And the clivers are kind of like my bossing weapon. They're not the strongest bossing weapon, but they do work. So it's kind of how I set this up. One tap river spit. That happens to me a lot, if I'm honest. Like I was mentioning earlier. You never know where to shoot the spider's weak point. Me neither. Do you go hard into courage? I think so. They changed a lot of that system, so I have no... the biggest nowhere, if you will. Maybe we don't do too many more bosses since it's already level 88. And I would hate to do this setup just a waste of time. But I think this might be worth it. I think that just doing clearing the bosses once and going down there might be worth the time. And I say this with hubris, as quite potentially we get going and the consequences of my actions build up to where somebody crashes and then I cry. It's very possible. But things are looking good. Things are looking good. W. Skullman. Is any of my mods here? I just have a question for him real quick. Could you check the YouTube side of things? See if it spun up all right. Appreciate it. Thank you, Stardust. Okay. Um, what level are we at? I kind of want to get to 90 and go no further. So I'm gonna go find some enemies to go bonk real quick. 88. I'm gonna kill Nimrod real quick. Sure why I'm fighting random schmucks, but I'm having fun. Does anybody have any idea how many levels you gain per boss kill? Around? I don't need big sacks. Just ish. I love tree fell in this base. Spin! Oh, we're at 91. Ow. Did you guys kill a boss? Just suddenly hit 91. Damn. I'm getting bullied. YouTube looking good? Thank you. Thank you. It's already loaded. It's already loaded. I don't update level. I see. Okay, so we should probably just run south now. Well, after we provide the friendos. Ow. Why? It makes my brain so happy seeing those little flashes. I know a lot of the other packs are strong in their own ways and everything. I just really like the ability to defense strip because it means my weapons, no matter how bad they are, they'll eventually do damage. Or like how low level they'll eventually get there. Before they kill the boss. No, I had skulls movements. 2. Okay, 2 per level. Cool. I'm just gonna run south here. Bullies. You need it, Tolario. True. Spin. My stagger's starting to not be high enough. Oh my god, yeah, my stagger's not high enough. They're just bullying me. Please. The spin. How dare you deny my spin? Accept it. Love my spin. Please. Okay. Maybe do I need to run up there too? No, I think they got it. I got it. I'll run up there just in case. Just in case. I was goofing around. Stop goofing around. Nope, nope, alright, I got it. Rump thump movement. Go. Does anybody here need a Soulframe access code? I would run giveaways and such, but most of the time, most people here have them, and I have a bunch of codes. It's getting too much. Lovely, you guys. 94. Yeah, we need to definitely not kill any more bosses. What is the animation happening with my sidearm? Do you mean like my quivers here? Like these ones? Or do you mean the glowing bit of my arm like right here? That's like the Bromius Pact little song coming off of there. Unless you mean these little swords. There, Aragon. The armor strip? Oh yeah, the glowing. The glowing would be the defense strip. If I recall, it steals magic resist, armor, and stability. The nebulous stat that is stability. Small flash. Yeah, that'll be the defense strips I'll show you. So it'd be right there. It's kind of happening. Little glow. Talking about that little circle that's going around. Yeah, that's the Bromius Pact. Okay. Yeah, okay. My stability, I think, is lower for some reason than it used to be. We are. That's one of the reasons why I like this pack so much. Just because Soulframe has a flat armor scaling. So if you do, let's say an enemy has 2 armor and you do 10 damage, it's just gonna -2 from there. So you do an 8. So it's quite valuable to be able to remove armor. Just direct damage increase. Which you can mid-max to make that be negligible. However, it kind of makes everything work at a certain point. Because the enemies do get quite armored. And I like that. It makes it very easy as far as setting up builds and stuff. That's why I like armies. It was like randomly talking to Mickey that popped up. Conversation. That's why my health bar isn't moving. Okay, that's not what I just wanted. This smite here. No, I just okay. Ah, let me breathe. Where's your pufferfish and snake? Oh, I had to turn them off because I was talking to Sarah. I can turn some of them back on. You can have. I don't know where they went. Custom solar filters. You can have. You can have the pufferfish. How about that? I don't want to go through the rest of them right now. I need to also turn it on, so give me 2 seconds. Okay. It should be back up now. So we want to go back to the route, I think. Is everybody here? Yeah. To the route. I'm glad we can give me a heart attack again. Oh, we lost. Somebody's down. Banneret. There's a banneret over here. I bonk. I bonk. I bonk. Ah, yes. I love quadratic scaling. This one needs to go, though. I think he's only going to drop a level one. I heard the dink noise, which I didn't know was the dink noise until today. We could call them out here, animation canceling. I was doing a rune attack, sir. There we are. Release soul mode. Gravity. Movement player. Understandable. We're all here. Wait. What are we missing? Max slots. Oh, understandable. Is there a banneret over there? Days I wish I had the bow to zoom in. I don't think there's a banneret over there. Full inventory 300? That's disgusting. I got a legendary! I got a legendary! I got a legendary! Look at that! Hooray! Alright, I gotta go check it out now. That didn't... Because of your luck? A little bit of luck, a little bit of levels. How do I tell if it's a shiny version, Mr. Skullman? I haven't actually seen a picture. I know it says in here, but I don't know. Wait, I got a lot of them that don't. Where's that? Where's it at? Is it the art? Noble, sovereign, officer, military. Top left will have a different symbol. Okay. Like instead of leaves. I'm sure there's one in Sarah's Discord somewhere. You just snoop around. For change. New ones are at the top. It's good to know. Okay. Okay, so the leaves turned white. Understandable. So it's pretty easy to check. So I don't have one. Okay, cool. Legendary. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 traits. Is that did I count that right? I got throw speed, galvanizing strength, sweet bonus. What all ones do I like the charge speed for heavy attacks. I like the smite chance, the galvanic strength, um, full force, and I think the only one I wanted from that is swooning blow. Um, after dodge, I think the IMO. No, that's what. Which one am I missing? Is it the one with the little run? The dude running? It's the one with the dude running, bounding strikes, which fair enough. I like. Wait a minute, the rarities still have a shiny version? Yep, that's what me and Sarah were talking about, and we were had a very yeah, that's what we were talking about. Is that it's it needs changed, and then we were talking about how we would like it changed. Do you want to go strength? No, gonna be boring. It's not even gonna be optimal at all. But I don't care. Y'all can at me. I'm putting grace on it. I can change it later. From the banneret? Yeah. I got it from the banneret. So this is what really this is Skolman, this is what I was talking about when I think that there's like an integer and we're in an integer rollover, meaning that it's supposed to be a legendary drop, but because of the levels and how it all combines, it goes up over the limit of legendary and it re-rolls and it starts back at stock again. That's in my mind what's happening. So I think if you were at like level, and this would be a good test to do 45, we'll say ish. If you do the bannerets, that maybe um, it would be better, or it may be better for those particular legendary bannerets. Um, but that's just a theory, a hypothesis, not even a theory. Wrong word. Hypothesis. I think that's my hypothesis on it. So I don't know, but yeah. You got a military. I did get a military one. It went up by 2. Went up by 2 exactly. That's that you kind of get my line of thinking. Again, pure hypothesis. Please don't take what I say as fact. Almost ever when it comes to this game. I just see things and I like see patterns, potential patterns, and I'm like, what would make sense from a game design aspect? And I just kind of riff, you know. So I want to go bonk something with it. If you guys are ready. I can't wait until we get wild Bromius so I can get more points to put rooted on. Stone. Oh, I love you, Sarah. Please don't be here. Much love. Sarah, say those DMs, and I'm not gonna share DMs. I forgot to put any runes or totems on this thing. I'm just that excited. I'm such a goof. Professional goober. Thought he invested a message. No. I just have a really hard time containing my emotions. Thank you for sniffing the first January. I can tell you, I was farming with a group, and we were farming level 40 to 60 enemies, and only got 5 temper drops. Higher level enemies are key, plus 90, sweet spot. Right. Oh, so I have a question. Were you farming like enemies like this woman here? Like were you doing fighting them, or were you fighting the named ones with the maces? Because we're talking specifically in regards to the named ones. Like if you went to level 40 to 60 on the named ones. There was Sarah's routine, so not the named ones. Doing both. Because I guess that's the thought process is the named ones. It's very strange. We're talking on how strange it is that you get a stock from a high level, like plus level 90. Did you encounter that where you got stock drops from? Don't kill this boss. Do not kill this boss. Thank you. Sorry for being direct. Those boss type Bennerets, whenever we kill them, we get stock at high level, and that's kind of weird. But in general, yeah, the higher level ones is very much a thing. Wrong weapon. I need to put a rune on this thing. Okay, I need to put runes on this. But yeah, so, that integer rollover thing, quite interesting. Something I'm not sure. I know. Talking about the Soulframe team, I think they forgot that they don't have boss levels. That's true that they don't have boss level set. They have HP and armor scale off a difficulty factor or boss skills. That would make sense too. Again, just pure hypothesis, just riffing really. Is there a totem on heavy weapons for wind up speed? Or is it only attack speed? Just attack speed? Okay, thank you. Thank you for asking my silly goose questions. I would love to have enough points to be able to invest in sympathy. No, not sympathy. Oh my goodness. Rooted. I would love to be able to invest in rooted. I can have more stagger resistance. That would be really nice. Completely fine. I ask Sarah and others dumb questions all the time. I ask a lot, like a lot, a lot. And I love doing the breaststroke on land. That was strange. I'm like difficult to teach. I'm aware of it. I try to ask very measured questions to get around that. Because I get kind of overwhelmed. I tend to like learn things on my own. I don't bother people. But it does mean a lot. Y'all answering the questions and stuff. It's me getting over that every time I chat. I'm so used to streaming Warframe where I pretty much know most things, and the things I don't know, I know exactly how I'd go about finding out. I'm one of the people that likes to update the wiki with information, just for context. So, did a mace drop? Did I miss that? You're such a goober, Niall. Asking for help with anything would do that, not me. Teehee. Very often this game. Yeah, and I have a hard time with that. Because I am a person that just likes things written down in a wiki format. The game's still in development though. So like I have no opinions on the fan-made wiki for this game. I really don't. Um, I think what they're doing is very challenging overall. I have no idea how well, because I don't have a knowledge basis, how well they do it at accomplishing a task, but I will tell you that I can recognize it's a very difficult task to be able to do because the game is doesn't have any test rooms and stuff because it is still in development and the game is ever changing, so they are like uphill both ways with snow and everything. So, you know, I do commend them for their efforts in that regard. You know, that's not an easy task to try to accomplish. Whether the information is correct or not, I have no idea. I can appreciate time and passion and nerding out. Because, I mean, admittedly, you know, I used to complain about the Warframe wiki because it was never up to date and stuff. And then somebody was like, hey, maybe don't complain. Maybe learn to update it. And then I learned to update it. Now my notes are the wiki. In the Discord and they do testing. Nice. As long as they only publish what's known to be the most true thing and not conjecture. It's cool that Hilario gets a chance to use this mace. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This kind of issue sometimes, yeah. Can't appreciate their passion. No idea how well they're doing on hitting the mark as far as execution. Can't comment on that. Much happies. Love you too. Key. So I think it's really cool with the new system, talking on the mace system right here. compared to the old system you had to get all the parts and then you had to wait to build it, and then you know what I mean? Like it took a while to get a weapon. Sometimes days for your casual player, often days if you wanted to get a weapon. Solario could just like get a mace off a drop, equip it, and start using it. And I think that's really nice. I think the drop rates and everything, we all like are talking on that and stuff. But I think it is really nice that somebody can just get a weapon off of somebody and just see how it feels, you know? And then they can later decide if they want to invest in it. And that's what I mean by looking at like the new player and also looking at the whales. I don't mean whales in like an insulting term. Just somebody that spends more time working and less time playing. To where they'll be able to trade for like a nice weapon. If that makes any sense. I don't think... Is there anybody that kind of like... doesn't? That likes the part system, out of curiosity? There's no banner right over there. I don't know why I aggroed them. Oops. Ooh, there's a mace over here. Oops. Brain off, farming on. If they make tempers good, I'll enjoy it. What does that? What does whale mean? So a whale is somebody quite often that spends a lot of time working IRL. You know, like as a comparison to somebody that would play Warframe, somebody that sees a cool build online or one that their friend sent, and they will buy all the mods maxed out with platinum. So they have more money to be able to just buy platinum and then buy all the things they need versus somebody that is going to wait for Barrow, grind out the ducats, and get it the free-to-play way. They're in the more, like, spendy side of things, so they don't have to spend as much time getting things, if that makes any sense. And it is healthy to have those type of players because they do an overwhelming amount of good for the game in the sense of they fund the game. You know, free-to-play players, you know, they're going to provide so much money. People that work for a living are going to provide a bit more. So it's nice for them to be able to enjoy the game just as much as the free-to-play player. I think a good balance is very, very healthy. Anyway, if they make tempers good, I'll enjoy it. Yeah, I think they'd be really cool. And just focus around the tempers and being able to squish them together. That's what I want, as well as the skin. Right now they're super weak, which is fair because that's a better way to do things. DE used to put out really accidentally powerful stuff, and then they would nerf it, and then it felt bad. Starting small and making it big feels much better. For tuning purposes, it's taking candy away from a baby kind of concept. Just a psychology thing, realistically. So overall, I think you're right, and I think I hope they make them feel better, more meaningful. Merge and dissipate. You are the first person in an actual year and a half to bring that up. There are so few people that know about emerge and dissipate. How are Rune Strike handled now? Last time I played and updated the new way, they were like heavy strike. So let's see. They're like, it depends on the rune. Most of them, like these dual daggers, think of them like an extra heavy strike, like a really powerful extra hit. So it depends on the rune. With Tree Fell, it gives a bit of a duration for all of your heavy attacks. And if you kill an enemy, it'll refresh. But you get charges, essentially, 4 charges. And you get to choose when to activate them. Instead of it just coming directly off of a smite. Which is a nice change. I don't really care if we keep fragments. I really like the pre-crafted drops RNG. Wells keep games alive, cherish them. Mm-hmm. It's a nice symbiotic relationship. Mm-hmm. Now we have the occasional Vidaria Prime interaction things. Graphics cards. Yeah, true. Um, what's going on? I think I'm following Coleman here. Taking a quick bathroom break. Okay. Oh, okay. For some reason, I was following Talario. I thought you were Coleman. I got the colors mixed up in my head. Apologies. There is a mace up top. So, a nice market does keep the game alive quite a bit. It keeps it healthy because your free to play players get to benefit off of your whales, more or less. And that's what happens in Warframe. That's one of the biggest reasons why Warframe stays as stable, and even through content droughts and everything of the past, it's really just weathered it all. Is the plat market, because your free to play players basically get to enjoy the pay to win elements. They're not pay to win, pay to look good. That's a better way to say it. You get all those paid cosmetics, and that's really nice. Without it, maybe they would get a couple cosmetics, but there's somebody that's like me that's free to play where I can enjoy really, really cool looking skins. And no, I don't mind that like Tenogen directly gives money to artists. I think that's really good. And I think it's good that it doesn't cost plat. Those are like extra special. But, I can have all the basically feel like a play to skip player without by investing time. And I think that's cool. However, I think it might be early. as as Sarah put, I do think it is early still, maybe for trading. With the addition of the combination of the maces and this system, with that, it's gonna potentially create some interesting side effects. Oh yes. I just want all of the things to be basically smushed in, where you can just build your perfect weapon and still have the progression while you still get the weapon the second it drops. Oop, got a mace drop. However, I'm stuck in jail. Someone help. Please! I want Ortis guide skin. You want an Ortis guide skin? I bet there's gonna be so many people that have so many interesting opinions about the comment of wanting an Ortis guide. Also, what's going on, Excalibur? Second mage. Did I get the second mace? I don't think I did. Thank you for pointing that out. I do appreciate you, Sloan. Very kind. It's getting to the point where there's too many. Oh, another sovereign? Hello. And I don't super care about sovereigns now. I'm part of the super lucky group now. Hooray. Yeah, I got 2 sovereigns. There's so many. They're in such random order. Okay, follow Skullman. Now, I wonder how long it might take to get my second one at this level. If it's in the same farming section, I think that would be quite interesting. your armor buff so we can all just pretend like we don't have health bars. You might have to teach me that movement thing. The bow. I may not use it, but I think it's fun to learn stuff. That's unfortunate. Tech. More tools for the toolbox, exactly. I don't use it. Sometimes it comes in handy. Let me grab that sword. I want this sword. Give me that one. Give me that one. Give me it. Oh, it's gone. Like they already have the drop mechanics for it. Let me have it. Let me yoink. Is there a banneret over there? I can't see. Everything is so bright. It's like a rave out here. I love the quadratic scaling of this. Basically because of the rat. The more enemies that are around me, the more enemies get hit. So what's that? It's cool. It kind of reminds me of melee influence a little bit. Is that a banneret? I'm gonna call Skolvin the roly poly oly. He's out here grundling it up. $50-50 on spawns. I remember seeing one on the inside. Yeah, there's one on the inside. There's one here. That makes sense. Second one. Yeah, it's one on the inside. There's slam smites? I didn't know that. Do you all know there's slam smites? I didn't know there's slam smites. Whoa! Oh! Whoa! What was that? What? Did you guys see that? Can somebody like clip that? Because that happened faster than my eyes were paying attention. I kind of want to run it. Like, look at that later. I just like... That was weird. I do need to run to the restroom really quick. I'll be right back. Well, the ad's about to run anyway, so I'm just gonna knock both those things out at the same time really quick. Okay, I'm back. Apologies for the wait. Hopefully the ads weren't too insufferable. Um. Oh my God, it's Finch. Oh my God, hi. Are we all good? Drops in the clip channel. Oh, thank you, Skullman. Thank you, Stardust. Um. Yeah, a lot of the URLs in my Discord is going to be. Sorry, I'm saying that a lot. A lot of the links in my Discord get deleted outside of the media channel, just in case anybody's account gets compromised. I'm always eternally on guard for anybody's account that gets compromised in Discord because it happens a lot. So it is just a precaution. So it's not like against any one thing. Although I might whitelist the Soulframe channel because I can have a few of them. You know what I mean? If everything gets exploded, there's links everywhere. My mods will only have to delete stuff out of like 4 channels instead of like 20 plus. Oh my God, it's Finch. Stardust keeping on that one. I don't know. Does Finch use Forg? Yo, Finch with a 40 stream streak. Big. There was a lot of big stream streaks today. You do appreciate it. Wow. Is there a dance? Dance? I need a dance. Okay. On your lead, Skullman, whenever he's back. Your Sauron over here? That's terrifying, Stardust. Keep up the good work. Welcome back, Skullman. I actually considered. Nah, never mind. Not what we're chatting about. Yeah. You gotta go kiss your wife? What are your husbands gonna think? I'm gonna go tell Tajir. I can't believe this. Second wife? Their third. Two-dimensional wife. They're the three-dimensional husbandos. 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 Finch is popular, I guess. Oh, I see what you're doing now. I see what you're doing now, Skullman. Oh. Hold on. I can kind of get it. You like... Oh. Hold on. I can't get it again. How'd I do that? Interesting. Excal, you're from Snow's community, right? Did you speak Japanese? Smile. E. Belly pixel gonna be. Oop. Telariel, how are you feeling as far as like combat goes whenever you're not getting shot at? Oh my god, you're aggro and everything. Do you feel too squishy? Are you having a good time? You're the infested creeping. Infested big snow side to the plate. Oh, okay. Konnichiwa. O genki desu ka? It's 2 taps. It's pretty fun. Oh, there's more enemies over here. So spread apart. I can't do my normal thing. I got nothing. I got nothing on you for Excalibur. I do not know any form of, I think it's kanji. Far, far beyond me. The only things I know is what Snow's taught me. Katakana. Yeah, yeah, my brain. Ace up here. W. That one I do know what means. I do know what that word means, Finch. I've been around. So if you sprint, then press roll. Jump at the same time. Land, get it. Launch, then jump, dodge, hop, and keep the momentum. That's what I was doing. What? What? What is happening? That was weird. Ow. Ow. Need to do my armor buff. Actually, I need to go to the group. I got a mobbing setup, not a bossing setup. Not to be confused with a bossing say setup. Oh, Jesus. Corinth. Hello. Hello. Wie geht's, sister? Bullet jumping? Dang right. Spent so many channel points on Robo Snakes. Yeah. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. That was a lot of Robo Snakes. Got a day one. First roll, not launch. That's why I gotta do it twice. Oh. I gotta like right. Yeah, I gotta. Got it. Spin. 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 Hey, come back. Spin. They opened it all up now? Yeah. Well, they didn't. You can't go in the castle, but generally they opened up the map. Depending upon when the last time you played. Can't go it. You're not supposed to be able to. How about that? There is no RNG embossing say. I'm gonna quote that. There's no RNG in bossing, say. Oh, am I going the wrong way? Oops. Been glitching everything since P6. Oh, okay. You sprint, press your roll. I was like, sprint, my roll key is the same button. And press sprint, roll, so sprint, jump. Jump, dodge, hop to keep the momentum. That's what I'm doing is actually faster than just running. It's kind of fun though. That appears to be the same as running. I'm gonna just run. That one bonus, you don't do damage. Yeah, I mean, without my armor strip, I don't really do damage, so it takes me a minute to build up damage on that. I'm gonna just drag this group of enemies into the next group of enemies. Time to sell the Aqua Core ribbon. Do it. Realistically, I'm not doing like a ton of damage for the group here. I'm mostly just armor stripping. Probably Skolvin, probably. Seeing it definitely helps too, like a share screen. Pretty good at breaking games. I just notice things. I've been known to break a couple things myself here and there. Very seldomly as it intentionally. I can say that I do a lot of bug reports for Warframe. Um, Types I worry it's too much. My 1 damage go to 2K. No, 200. That's a crazy jump. That is a crazy jump. Tetherin's definitely really good for that. For sure. Kind of understanding the game mechanics is a good way to do funny things. I do like not looking at my health bar with Bromius. It's very satisfying. Unstaggerable, just Just kind of like a barnacle. They can't kill me. I'm not gonna kill them fast, but I'll get there. As long as I'm able to ramp, technically my damage will scale up. Definitely. Technically. Not my defenses will, sorry. My defenses will scale up indefinitely. Technically. As far as I'm aware, unless there's a cap to Bromius. Or some kind of duration. Which is very possible. But as far as I understand it at the minute. I just like not having health bar. Make brain happen. Makes things very easy for stream. Duello? I'll be playing Duello all the time off stream. On stream, Bromius. Brain off, big bonk. Should be a mace. I did pick up that one. Thank you. Bromius you should get from the quest, I believe. There's a Bromius quest. There's no enemies here. I haven't checked any of my recent maces. The materials are from Circade chests. Oh, I see. Go right down this way. Do 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 do. Big thank you for all the people that have donated to Stacked Up Charity. We appreciate it. If we do get to $500, I will go put on the nurse outfit. You can see Nurse Deanie. I'm only going to be earning it for a couple days this week. So I got a lot of things to do. Not a lot of time. Hi, Charlotte Blossoms. Give me a smite chance. Give me a smite chance. Give me a smite chance. There's a smite chance. Or smite proc. I might switch my totem on my mace from Smite Chance to something else. Since I really just use the clivers to get Smite. Soulframe charity going really good. I had a really good time. Yesterday we streamed with Satanya. Today we streamed with Sarah. Or Sarah Loves Archery. Both lovely human beings. Really good time. Repo, Soulframe. Perfect throws. Heal and smite. Spirit. Maybe there's not a totem that I want more than this. It's unfortunate. Other than cooldown. The Slorpin yesterday. Oh my god. The Slorp stream. Just crying. I've been pretty sleep deprived and I was super hungry, but I was having a great time. Nice to be able to be unhinged. I guess to give context on the group that was there. Thank you for marking the maze for me. I appreciate that. Tanya's friend from Twitch. So is Mickey. Trista is one of my like friends, gaming friends that I've known for nearly like 18 years now. Yeah, so I've known Trista for since I was in middle school. I'm like 32 now. This feels much better. That's a lot of arrows, you. Oh, there's a mace here. There's a mace. And then Ninja, I know from the guild. So I have just a wide variety of my friends in and out of stream. Did we all get the mace? Mace? I think so. I'm probably just the last one to see it because I'm still a streamer person. You didn't do it? It's not yours? You're holding it for a friend? Oh my goodness. I want to kill this guy. Let me pick up the scroll so it doesn't break anything. I'm gonna follow the bird on that. The bird did a 180 on me? Interesting, interesting. 200 plats yummy. Delicious. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, take that. Yeah, Mickey, I know. Since yeah. There's a little bit of chaos with scheduling, but it all worked out great. I don't do stuff like that too terribly often, so it is really nice when people show up, support. It kind of encourages me to do it more. You can just pick it all up a bunch of times. Alright. Then you gotta accept them all. I feel like I'm playing WoW sometimes, like or an MMO. These enemies get tanky, you know. Um, that's pointed towards the tree. Cool. 2.5k HP. Golly, I feel like I would need a bow at that point to do enough damage. I like to group the enemies more. Do do do. Oop, there's a mace on the ground. Is there a notification when you get full inventory? Out of curiosity. I'm not saying I'm close, but I just want to make sure that I don't accidentally goof myself. Just can't pick them up. Okay. Moonsteel check? Okay. I'm gonna do a check too. Do this. Oh, there's another banneret. Or not banneret. Mace. Mace lady. I heard no clunk. So just to clarify, silly question. Um, it's in that top right, like this little that green bit, like the little tiny leaves that are up there. Those are gonna be white above Ortst 3, up above and to the left of Ortst 3. Those leaves will be white. Am I right? Or am I tracking? Yes? Okay. So I don't think I have one. I'm just gonna start. No, that clicked off. I really don't want to have a cluttered inventory. I'm gonna be honest. Like the military ones are definitely getting mulched. So are the officers. It is overwhelming to a point. Got host migrated? I cry. Where's the Soulframe chat? Discord? Oh, you might need the warframe role. I have a Soulframe role, but I forgot to add it to the onboarding. That's an unresolved thing. I get you. Oh, we're not? Just in case you're not in there, there's that. That one's called that. One's called and where are you at? You want to talk in general chat in there once? I can just quickly pull you up and give you a role. You, yeah, I forgot to. Unfortunately, I was a goober and I forgot to add that to the onboarding, and I only realized it like last week. Okay, thank you. That visuals good. Visuals make brain hap. Makes understand good. Bard silly goose. There's so many. Do I just mulch all the non-legendary ones? Uh, it's showing that only shows in the arsenal. Understood. Understood. Guess there's an upgrade system. That makes sense. I think I'm gonna keep all the nobles and above that have good rolls. I'm just I look at it and it's so overwhelming. I can't stand having like that many things in my inventory. It's very overwhelming to me. I like that song right now. Finch, where's my DJ Finch? Why, Miss DJ Finch? Why? Plus force. That's a good idea. Okay, this seems like a much more manageable amount. Craig's neck. Oh no. Might be time to quit grinding because we lost a bunch of levels. What level are we at now? We're at 78 now. So 78, we gain, is it 2 levels per boss? It could be at 82. We could do 82. Um, counts as 3, so 82, or sorry, 80. 86, 88, 90. So if we do these three, would we be at 90? Chat? If I'm understanding correctly, if we do Nimrod, the Siege, Wazard, and then that. Even if it's excruciatingly painful, I like learning different ways of farming it because it might be useful in the future. That's just fun. I'm just fun. I'm having fun vibing. If you guys are done though, I'm totally fine with that too. Oh, my brain. Spin. I'm gonna make my way over to Nimrod. Can't go back? No, that's one of the unfortunate parts. I probably shouldn't spend so much time in the Nightfold. That might cause problems. Just end the stream. If nothing else, for learning purposes. I still got like another hour, hour and a half in me. I might get a little bit more direct with my pathing though. Put some stuff in the background here. You back? Unaware multi. Interesting. Maybe it's the stealth multiplier. That was randomly a lot of damage. Okay. 6K soul. Holy. That's a big number. That's a real big number. That's golly, that's some big numbers. Gather more of these. Oh, I didn't notice. Got 3 maces with +4 tempers. Let's go. Don't forget to look at the quality too. GG's Telario for attending. Appreciate you hanging in there. You are slightly faster. Look at that. Ooh, I missed. It didn't reset, did it? Surely it's been a half an hour. Weird. Yeah, maybe we will call it there then. I think I'll take that as a sign. I think I'll take that as a sign. GG's. Thanks, squad. Thanks, Coleman, Tech, everybody for doing the runs. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all answering my questions and such. But thank you, thank you. Thanks for all this donated to charity. I'm gonna find somebody to raid here. Probably. I don't know. I want to raid him right now. See who's online. Do you queued all those songs? I'm sorry. I didn't expect the game to bug out like this. We had no way of knowing. Here, I'll refund all your points. Oh, well, my Twitch is glitched. I'll refund your points later. Or if one of my mods could refund Finch's points. Uh, where? Skig! Skig, help me! Refunded a bunch? Okay. Nah, you're good. I probably should go get food anyway. Send me a message when I learn it. Sounds good. Get there. I don't know if I know anybody on Soulframe at the moment. I'm so indecisive at the minute. How are we doing, Skig? Hope you're well. Fran's live. Like to read Fran. Dingus is doing Final Fantasy things. Galen's live. MBK's live. One for a while. What are we feeling? Fran is good. I do really appreciate talking nerdy stuff with Fran. It fit kind of the nerdy vibe we've had today. Nerd's a compliment in this household. Yo, Mathy. What am I thinking? Oh, I'm not thinking in the slightest. I think that might be the problem. You know, do 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 do. Actually, what am I not reading? I'm so indecisive. I'm waffling right now. I'm so waffling. I just thought about it. We haven't rated Alien in a long time. And then I think we should go show Alien some love. I don't know how much longer she's going. Any of y'all know she's going for a bit longer? I'm trying to find her schedule. I don't want to like make her feel like she's pressured to stay streaming. Oh yeah, she's kind of at the end of her stream. Yeah, this is normally where she ends. Okay. Oh, you know what? You know what? In line with our little. Oh, 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 oh. 3 songs already done. Sorry, I'm, I'm waffling. Don't at me. Don't at me. In this stream, yeah, by a little bit. I'm waffling. My brain empty, stomach empty. Didn't need a refund. That's okay. You deserve those points anyway. We're just gonna go raid Fran. All right, we're gonna raid Fran. Thank you all for hanging out. Do appreciate you all. Here, here's Discord. If I can help with anything outside of this, I'll probably be running groups of Soulframe and stuff off stream. I'll be using the Soulframe channel for that. And normally do Warframe things. We'll be back to doing weeklies on Warframe on Monday. We'll have our TennoCon digital pack giveaway then. So, I also have a bunch of plat giveaways to do. I think there's still a plat giveaway going on in the Discord. If not, I probably need to set up another one. I like doing them in Discord just because then I don't get forgetful on stream. I can actually focus a little better and it's easier for me. But anyway, hope you all take care. Go say hi to Fran. Do appreciate being able to hang out with Sarah and Sarah's community. So, bunch of lovely human beings, very, very smart, very, very kind, very much vibes. Other than that, gonna be working a little bit more on YouTube stuff. I do, yeah. I don't know if we got anything else going on, but go say hi to Fran. She's lovely people. There's the raid message if you want it. You can do an exclamation point raid for the future Stardust, and it should pop up for you. I didn't do it because I'm feeling forgetful. But buh, buh, bye bye, buh.